Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Royal Embassy of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to the Republic of Korea, we would like to thank the Institute of the Middle East Studies for inviting us to participate in this event, especially Dr. Jae-Won Park and Dr. Seung-Hoon Paik. Actually, we are so glad to be here to meet you and meet numerous Korean companies who intend to invest in Saudi Arabia specifically and GCC countries generally. Actually, when we're talking about the strongest and largest economy in the region, consider it like super and solid due to its initial dependence on a basic resource that enters in most industries and daily consumption. In addition to what we are currently witnessing, the implementation of an economic transformation towards a diversified economy. This means Saudi Arabia's structural transformation will have a significant implication on trade and financial flows over the next decades. Therefore, the Republic of Korea is a strategic economic partner for us, and we always aim to enhance the mutual investment in the both countries and their economies. And the good news that Korean companies have an outstanding reputation and are trustworthy by Saudi private sector and local consumers. So for any company who are thinking of enhancing their presence in Saudi Arabia, such as huge countries who have been in Saudi Arabia since 70s, it's not difficult for them because they know the Saudi mentality consumer and how can they promote their products. And we trust in these products. We are not just looking on the big companies. We encourage the small and medium scale industry to enter the Saudi market. It's not very difficult for them. Also, I want to add, like the small and medium scale industry, we can advise them which area is better for them, because we have various sectors, different sectors. It's a huge country, so if they like hesitate which is better for us, for them, even we can find them like Saudi partner, and the government will provide some, we call it investment aid. I will explain it later. So why Saudi Arabia? As you may know, Saudi Arabia holds exciting potential and opportunity for investors. A G20 economy with a young, highly educated population of more than 33 million people. It also boasts a strategic location at the heart of major trade routes crossing 3 continents. As you can see on the screen, the population is about 33 million, and 85% of Saudi Arabia population, they are under 30 years old. So we have young generation. Also, the Saudi labor force, about 3.2 million. Also, we have foreigner immigrants labor force. Also, after the government has taken many measures to diversify the economy, such as economic reforms, which has succeeded in creating new business opportunities, such as leveraging Saudi Arabia's key strategic assets and driving economic growth and diversification. As you can now see on the screen, which is incentives and support. We can call it, in other words, investment aid provided by the government. After the government has created different industrial sites to attract the foreign investors, they try to give them some aid, such as subsidiary allows tax exemptions for 5 years. Also, they provide them different service like electricity, water, fuel, and utility services at low price when industrial plants are involved. Also, the government encourages partnership with local companies, granting more aid and advantages to companies whose capital is shared with Saudis. And when foreign investment fulfills the requirements of the Foreign Capital Investment Code, enjoys all privileges of national capital and entitled of the treatment, protection, and incentives accorded to national capital, which includes exemption from customs duties on machinery and equipment. Okay, we have to mention that Saudi Arabia adopted 7 guiding principles for investment policy making 2 years ago, including non-discrimination, investment protection, investment sustainability, enhanced transparency, protection of public policy concerns, ease of entry for employees, and the transfer of knowledge and technology. Regarding foreign direct investment in Saudi Arabia, actually, even during Corona pandemic, as His Excellency Zakaria Al-Saadi and His Excellency Badr Al-Audi, they have mentioned about investment in GCC countries, even like this during this pandemic, but it's still the foreign investment follows to this area. In 2020, Republic of Korea invested in $69 million in Saudi Arabia in 5 sectors. And we are looking forward to enhance this investment in the second half of 2021. I will leave at this, then I will give the floor to Mr. Abdullah, my colleague. He will continue to give you some details about Ministry of Investment and the process of doing business in Saudi Arabia. Thank you very much.